Good morning. I'm Joe Padula, and this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. Flying solo today. I'll be your captain for this trip. We'll be flying altitudes of 2 stories high from the Office Now studios. Good morning, Chad Humley. Yeah, flying solo, I know. I think Stephanie Miller, who is usually here on Fridays, is celebrating Labor Day a little early. I don't know. She might have told me she's going away or going on a trip. I don't know. I don't listen to her when she speaks. It's not true. It's a joke. It's a joke. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Hey, do me a favor. If you could, not only with the likes and everything and the comments and everything, if you could share this some way, somehow, whether Facebook, YouTube, I don't know, Twitter, Rumble, Spotify. Yeah, we are Shadow Band AF because we like to drop some truth bombs. So yeah, share this video. Help me out. Appreciate you. All right, plus everything that we talk about, the links are in the link tree, which is in the video description. Thank you. Appreciate it all. All right. This is an interesting story here. Coming out of Montgomery County, Clarksville, Tennessee. There's this inmate, everyone's been talking about it all week, who gave birth earlier this week in the jail cell by herself. I'm guessing she identifies as a her. Well, people are saying that this is a symptom of a larger problem in jails. Do we have a women be pregnant in prison problem? Here, let's take a look. WKRN covering the story. Let's see what we got. Hey, Chad, how do you take your coffee, by the way? How do you take your coffee? Do you just drink it black? Do you put stuff in it, foo-foo?
Inmate gave birth to her baby alone in her cell. It happened Sunday afternoon in the medical pod.
The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office says medical staff and deputies were periodically checking on the woman and ordering some testing. But while they were away, the woman gave birth.
Good
Officials
answer,
say the baby and mother are stable. But News 2's Tori Gessner talked to an advocate who says this situation is a symptom of a much bigger problem in jails.
Okay.
Dawn Harrington is no mind reader, but she can try to put herself in the woman's shoes.
She was probably terrified, and there was nothing that she could do about it.
It started Sunday at the Montgomery County Jail Medical Pod.
Did she get pregnant in prison? Or in jail, I'm sorry. Prison and jail, 2 different things, really, if it comes down to the technical definition, right? Am I right about that? Like, prison, you got a night in the clinker, right? Jail is you're serving some time. Is that correct? Fill me in. What's up, Walter? How you do? Another Tupac boy. Walter, I love me some Tupac. Love me. Yeah. California, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Back to WKRN.
11:31 a.m.
Joe Quinners?
A deputy calls in medical staff. Officials say minutes later, a licensed practical
Joe,
nurse arrives, checks on the woman, then leaves to talk to medical staff. 11:54, a registered nurse does a follow-up assessment. The sheriff's office says medical staff leave the cell, but continue to check on the woman and order tests. 12:41, a deputy goes to the cell and learns the inmate had given birth.
All right, so wait a minute. Okay, so the lady's she's in jail, okay? She's now moved to a medical pod after saying she's having complications. Did they know she was pregnant to begin with? They had to have, right? They had to. I got a lot of questions here. Maybe you guys can help me out. Fill it in the comments. Please help me out. Walter Walsh. Great name, Walter. Why is she doing crime while pregnant? I know. You got someone in you. There's someone in you. Karen goes, jail, not mail. I love it, Karen. Back to the story.
Could have died. The baby could have died.
Harrington, the executive director of Free Hearts, which supports families impacted by incarceration, says she's horrified by what happened, but she isn't surprised.
Oftentimes the staff, they're not adequately, trained or prepared to really address these concerns. they, are not believing the concerns in the moment. And that's how we.
Joe Quinters, interesting what we just heard and what Joe Quinters put up in the comments there. Joe Quinters, I'm positive no one has ever faked labor to get out of jail. Right.
End up with a situation like this.
It's unclear whether the jail has its own medical staff or if it contracts them out through a healthcare company.
Contracts.
Regardless, Harrington wants to see
Is
them
that her?
retrained
Great
and
silhouette.
encourages witnesses to make a log of what they saw and heard Sunday for evidence.
Can you wear cool flip-flops or whatever shoes those are like that in prison?
Because
In
of
jail?
things.
To make a log of what they saw and
Like there's glitter on there, right?
heard
Hold
Sunday.
on.
Regardless,
I'm
Harrington
learning.
wants to
I'm
see them
learning.
retrained
Let's learn
and
together.
encourages witnesses
And designer socks, or is that Montgomery County? Oh, boy.
to make a log of what they saw and heard Sunday for evidence.
Because of things like, for example, the Prison Litigation Reform Act, it may be more challenging for pregnant mamas to hold facilities accountable. But I think it is still very much worth it because they really have to learn from this situation. The whole state needs to learn from this situation so that this never happens again.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, ma'am. And I hear what Walter's saying, too, in the comments. The real victim here is the baby. Now what happens to the baby? Does it stay in prison with the mom? What does happen to this child? What does happen? What happens to a woman who's about to give birth? She commits a crime. She goes through a trial process. She gets convicted by a jury of her peers. She gets sentenced by the judge. She goes into the jail, starts serving the time, and then whammo. Is this all set up before? Like, hey, if I give birth or in prison, my kid goes here and I need grandma to watch. I don't know. Yep. Joe Quinters. The child is the only victim in this scenario. I agree. The mom is not a victim in this, okay? The staff, okay, at the Montgomery County Jail is not the victim, nor the oppressors either.
Yeah.
The Montgomery County Sheriff's Office refused to release any more information. The county district attorney told us he didn't know if jail staff followed protocol. It's unclear
That's Robert Nash, by the way. He's awesome.
if his office is investigating or if anyone will face any discipline. Haley.
Any discipline? See, this is why I hate the media. I can't stand the legacy mainstream media. I don't know.
With interest rates,
I don't know. This is an odd one. Maybe there's more details within the body of the story. So, according to Montgomery County Sheriff's Office, in the medical pod of the jail informed the deputy of a medical concern. Okay, I want to know what that medical concern is. That's at 11:31 a.m. That was Sunday. Minutes later, the sheriff's office said a licensed practical nurse arrived. Okay, assessed the inmate, then left to consult with medical staff. Okay, so there. The registered nurse performed a follow-up assessment on the inmate. This was 20 minutes later. Then medical staff left the cell. Okay, according to the sheriff, the staff continued to check on the woman periodically. But then about less than an hour later, deputy responded to the inmate's cell and learned she had given birth. What? Hey, thank God the baby's alive, by the way. Thank God the mother's alive. Thank God everyone's still alive in this, all right? Praise Jesus. Man, God is great. If you haven't repented yet, I highly recommend. Something big is going down. So, nonetheless, Harrington believes that the jail is no place for pregnant women. Where do you put them? That's the question. If somebody's pregnant, do they not do the proper time? That's the question. Yes, they do the time. Do you just have jails for pregos? Then you're going to have people start identifying as pregos. So this is crazy. If you guys have a solution, let me know. Put it in the comments. Teach me. I love learning. So yeah, what happens to pregnant women who are convicted of crimes? Should they go to jail or should they go to Prego prison. I don't know. Do they have daycare in prison? Walter, I get it. That's a good one, though. That's a good one. Man, crazy world. Maybe you guys can help figure it out. So, yes, should pregnant women be in jail? Write your comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Hit that notification bell, all right, so you can get notified every time we go live, which doesn't happen on Facebook because we have a guy monitoring our page from Silicon Valley who does not like discussions like this, I guess. I don't know. Stephanie Miller was supposed to be here, but I'll still promote her show, by the way. Mornings on Main Street. That's right. Check out Mornings on Main Street with Stephanie Miller. She does a great job interviewing. She's fantastic. You know what? And not for nothing, she's a real broadcaster. I dig you, Stephanie Miller. You rock. Hey, by the way, waterdogs.scuba.com. Being a baby inside a womb is like being underwater, okay? And children that are not born yet are natural scuba divers. But guess what? You're not, okay? That's why you got to get certified. You got to get certified, waterdogs.scuba.com. Go all over the world and act like the way that you were when you were a fetus. And just scuba dive underwater. Right. I don't know. I couldn't find a better way to segue into that one. Waterdogs.scuba.com. My solution, this is from Walter. My solution is to stop voting for these Democrat libtards that destroy the inner cities. Trump. I can't argue that, my friend. Walter, I can't argue that. I'm sorry. There's just policies out there that do... it's almost like a slap on the wrist for crime. But in this situation that we just talked about, I don't think that's such a situation. The situation is somebody did the crime and they're doing the time. Here in Montgomery County, we do have a district attorney that is like, yo, you break the window, you're doing the crime. I don't care how little the crime is. I'm sorry, there's time for it. There's laws that have been passed by elected officials to say, hey, you do this, you do this. All right, this one. This creepo keeps on breaking in Nashville. Get out of Nashville. Move to Montgomery County. Just remember why you're moving. This Nashville couple was startled after a prowler shatters window in the middle of the night. Hey, Walter, you want to go on, what happens with voting? Okay, how you vote? Check this out. This one's like I can almost guarantee I know how this couple voted. Especially the boyfriend. Wait till you see the boyfriend. He's the girlfriend, you know what I mean, of the relationship. Check this out.
Down in Buena Vista neighborhoods, reports of a man you see right there lurking around homes, peering inside. In fact, a couple tells WSMV4 somebody shattered their window early yesterday morning. They aren't sure yet if it's the same person that others have caught on their cameras, but our Marissa Sulik shows why they're finding it hard to sleep.
So this is our bedroom window right here, and our bed backs right up to it.
What happened just feet away from where Maggie Church and her boyfriend JP lay their heads each night is the reason they're putting garbage cans in front of this gate.
Great defense mechanism right there. Garbage cans in front of a gate. That'll stop someone that wants to come into your house, okay? Jeez. What's up, Justin Nichols? But if you move here from Nashville, don't continue to vote Democrat. We don't want to become another Davidson County.
Nothing like waking up at 5:30 in your underwear, grabbing a bread knife.
They say when they came out to their backyard, they found this window shattered, a patio chair thrown in the grass, and this pile of logs falling. The person didn't take anything, but they still called police.
It's a little uncomfortable that he had opened the gate. It's just so violating, and that he was on the porch.
Maggie and JP say they asked their neighbors to check their Ring cameras for any footage of who may have done this.
Well, 2A, problem solved. Yeah, Joe Quinters, okay, garbage can's genius. So, the fact that she doesn't have a 2A, okay, or didn't go to a 2A, and she went to a butcher's knife instead, okay, which is still very effective, by the way. Mm-hmm.
Fortunately,
just tells me a little bit something about
blocked
her.
any potential evidence. After watching her story earlier this week and talking with Metro Police, Maggie believes it is this man Doorbell video shows him lurking on people's.
Stephanie Miller texted me. Oh, let's give her a call. Let's see what she has to say. Let's see if she picks up.
I am so sorry. This is such a big fail.
Before you continue speaking, hi, welcome to the local news you need to know. You're on speaker.
Oh my God, Joe!
Yeah, how are you?
I was better.
So, how was last night, I guess?
Last night was good. No, I went and worked out this morning.
Uh-huh.
And came back home and laid back down.
Uh-huh.
And I just missed my. Oh God, I missed my alarm.
It's all right. It's all right. I mean, I'm getting all these comments. Justin Nichols, the show is better without her. Joe Quinners, Stephanie Who, okay? And they're spelling your name with a PH. Walter Walsh in the comments be like, yes, you know what? She smells anyway. We could smell it through the social media. No.
I feel terrible. Oh my gosh.
Nobody's saying any of that stuff.
Okay, good. Oh my God. I
Jess
am so
Marie
sorry.
checking in. Okay, she goes. Listen, Stephanie Miller, not for nothing. You should sleep in more often. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you're okay. I was just concerned.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you are. You're in the middle of the show right now. Seriously.
We just got done with the pregnant lady in Montgomery County jail. Okay, could have used your thoughts on that because you have a uterus, and now we're talking about stalkers. Nashville's got a problem with this guy stalking everyone, but nobody can catch him.
Oh my God, I missed such good content this morning. I owe you one, and I will be there with bells on next Friday.
No, you're good. Don't worry about it.
Don't say that.
No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Sleep in.
Oh no, just today. Oh my God.
I'm busting your
cannot
chops.
believe
I'm
this.
busting your chops. It's okay.
Okay, good. Oh, but have a great. Oh my God.
I'll see you this
I know you
weekend.
miss me. Okay.
You owe push-ups
Bye.
next week, though.
Oh, lots of push-ups.
Push-ups.
Oh my God.
All right,
Bye,
Stephanie with an
Joe.
F. I'll talk to you later.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Women. All right.
Porches and peering into windows at that same hour this weekend.
I'll do my best to be over here more now.
Metro Police say they are patrolling the area, but they can't link last weekend's incident and this shattered window together yet with no photos or videos.
Yeah, I'm going to show you another story that broke yesterday about the same neighborhood, the same block, okay, and probably the same guy, Jess Marie. What's up, Jess? How you doing? Within 21 feet, a knife is more effective unless you already have a weapon pulled and aimed. Facts. Especially if you know what you're doing with that blade, right?
However, Maggie still wants other neighbors to be aware.
Definitely sleeping with one eye open. It was so hard to sleep last night.
In Nashville, Marissa Sulek, WSMV4.
I'm guessing this perpetrator who tried to break in, okay, does have a past record, okay? And again, Davidson County, you got some woke DAs, slap on the wrist for, oh, you broke a window? It's all right. It's okay. Because yesterday, this got reported, same block, WSMV, Germantown.
Who live in a
women
Germantown
fearful.
neighborhood tell WSMV they are scared for their safety. They have video of a stranger lurking around
Ninja
their
stars.
apartments, peering into their windows. Our Lydia Fielder talked to some people living at the complex and asked Metro Police, what are they doing to stop him?
Keeping my blinds shut, keeping the doors locked.
When Emily Bridges checked her Ring camera Sunday morning, she saw this man lurking around her front door late Saturday night, then coming back just before 6 Sunday morning, carrying something she says is a box of gloves. He then props himself on
Wall
the
to wall
neighbor's
can't
doorstep
suggest it.
to look up into her window. A couple minutes later, he grabs the items and leaves around the back of.
Yeah, this guy shows up, okay? This is the guy showing up. I promise you, I'm pretty damn sure it's the same guy as the lady over here, all right? So this guy showing up, okay, in broad daylight, casing the place, all right? And he brings with him latex gloves. Latex gloves! And he leaves prints on, oh, not even fingerprints, but handprints on the windows, right? Casing the place. This guy wants to do something bad. Guaranteed he's got a record. Stop electing woke DAs who don't prosecute. Sorry. What are your thoughts on it all right? And what do you do with a stalker? Yeah, 2 ways a good option. Being proficient. Ring doorbells are great and everything, okay? But not for nothing. strong community. Talk to your neighbors. Know who your neighbors are. So you guys can have these conversations. Hey, did you see so-and-so, a guy with latex gloves? Yeah, I did. Why? What do you think? I don't know. I think he was around my house around 3 o'clock. Oh, I think he broke my windows. Oh, what are you going to do? Oh, I'm going to put garbage cans in front of my gate to block him. Damn, that's what. Yes. All right. Hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you have any creepo stories too, let me know. How did you deal with it? How did you end it? How did you stop it? Yeah, because people are being spotted lurking around neighborhoods. Not good. Prevent the crime before it happens, please. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Yeah, Justin, I'm going to write up an article 15 for Stephanie. Yep. Sorry. She's got to learn. Hey, Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. Brand new location, downtown, 125 Franklin Street, Clarksville, Tennessee. Awesome trivia on Tuesdays. Amazing food with their new big kitchen. And it's the same great brews. Tennessee Valley Brewing Company. Say hello to Eric and Wendy over there. Or Wendy and Eric. I don't know what they prefer. Absolutely. Yeah, Joe, move those garbage cans now, just in case. The garbage cans. And was I right about that boyfriend, right? Was he not like the girlfriend, right? Amen. Step up and be men again. Okay? Let's make men great again. Beautiful slogan. Okay? Yes, I'm on board. Making men great again. That's right. Not only does it sound good, but it is good. And women, I'm not putting it down. We need each other. But, yo, men, you got to step up. It's our role. It's our duty to be the protector. Ladies, step up. I believe it is your role to be the provider. Not like financially, but in love. In love. Mm-hmm. Good morning, Annette. How are you, all right? Annette's such an amazing soul, too. She's a psychotherapist, by the way. She's got brains. All right, next up. Let's see what we got. Yes, Justin, provide, protect. You have 2 jobs. Come on, men. Boom. See the pecs? See the pecs? Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Hey, International Overdose Awareness Day. We do have a drug problem in this country, not just across the country, but here locally in Tennessee. There is a drug problem. Fentanyl. Whew. Don't even get me started. Being made in China, okay? China being sent over to the cartels in Mexico, right? Chinese cartels over to the Mexican cartels. Why? Boom, to get it into the U.S. Why? Well, you could think. All right, your opponent, your enemy, what do you want to do? You want to subdue them, get them distracted, get them all doped up. Oh, it is because it is retaliation for opium war. That is an impression. That's not me being rude, okay? People go, hey, Joe Padula, bada beep, bada boop. I don't take it as being rude. And that, of course, for the compliment. It's don't have to thank me. It's just me stating facts. So, this woman shares a recovery story. And I want to play this for you because maybe you know someone. Maybe you have someone. Maybe you are that someone that is going through addiction problems. It's not over. It's not hopeless. Here is this woman sharing her recovery story on International Overdose Awareness Day. This is via WKRN. Let's see what they have to say.
Today we recognize International Overdose Awareness Day. It's a time to reflect on the lives that we've lost to drug abuse and addiction. Since 1999, the CDC estimates more than 1 million people have died from overdoses. News 2's Kenley Hargett shares the story of one mother that not only turned her life around.
I wonder if, whoever the powers that be are okay with this because of population control. I wonder. Just saying.
But is saving lives of her own.
To help a few more people, we will be at the top.
3 years ago, Tiffany Fields would have never thought Riley Osborne would offer her a job at the same place that changed her life, Recovery Unplugged Nashville.
Pills to heroin. You know, back then, luckily, it was heroin and it wasn't all.
Yo, once you start, it's like Pringles. Once you pop, you just can't stop. You got to be careful with the drugs. I'm telling you. I hear you. Oof. So tough to get off, especially who you surround yourself with, especially who your friends are. By the way, whoever did the lighting here at WKRN, what are you doing? Like, I get it. You got the fake lashes on, ma'am, and you look great, fantastic. But the way they did your lighting, you could see the shadow of the eyelashes all the way down to, like, the middle of the nose. Take a look. But don't get distracted for the message of the story.
Fentanyl like it is now. So I'm blessed to be alive. I spent 13 years in active addiction.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The lighting is terrible. She looks like she's got black eyes, and yes, the eyelash shadows. All right, I'm sorry. Back to the story. It's very important.
It was a dark time for her, as she had multiple stints in rehab and jail. But on her 6th try at overcoming addiction, she achieved just that.
After I acquired a year of sobriety, I came to work here at Recovery Unplugged. And I knew that was my passion, and that was what I always wanted to do, was help other people to get sober like I was able to get sober. You know, somebody helped me in all 6 of those treatment centers. There is a specific human that sticks out in my mind at each and every one that went above and beyond for me. And I truly attribute being here today to partly to that, and, you know, somebody showing me that they cared.
In 2021, the CDC reported more than 100,000 overdose deaths. Success stories like...
Yeah, that's another big thing, okay? Showing that you truly care without strings attached, okay? And it's very
helps
easy
to bring that number down. And
it's out in my mind at
like,
each and every
take
one.
this situation right here, all right? See this lady right here, all right? You know, she's an addict, okay? She's pretty. She's good looking. She's in shape. I even like the tattoos. Well, you have people out there, all right, that disguise, hey, I'm going to help you. I'm going to help you. But really, there are strings attached. And I'll tell you what, don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it for you. Do it for her. Do it for them. That's all. And I know people don't believe that either. They don't believe it because it's such a rarity, and that's the problem. This person who's seeking help will be hesitant to take that help. Why? Because they think there are strings attached, and then you have an alternative motive. Jesus, I'm telling you, go to the scripture. Put God first. Everything will be different afterwards. I'm learning that these last 3.5 months. I really am. Back to the story.
That went above and beyond for me, and I truly attribute being here today to partly to that, and, you know, somebody showing me that they cared.
In 2021, the CDC reported more than 100,000 overdose deaths. Wow. Success stories like Fields helps to bring that number down and bring awareness that there is help for anyone struggling with addiction.
It's possible for every single person in Nashville, the state of Tennessee, across this country. There is a solution to what you're struggling with today.
Reporting in Nashville, Kenley Hargett, News 2.
Yeah, there you go. So hang in there, my friends. Again, if you have people that need help, if you're that person that needs help, hey, reach out to me. I'll do what I can. Absolutely. No strings attached. But find groups like that, okay? Even if it's not even the hard drugs, even if it's the alcohol. Boy, have I learned. I'm telling you. There are groups out there. AA is a beautiful one, and it's faith-based. I'm telling you, put a bigger mission in front of you, and all of these distractions will slowly go away. And that big mission is, hey, listen, I want to party with you down here. Of course I do. But I'd rather party with you up there than down here. I'm doing stuff like that. Man, it does. It's in the book. It doesn't get you up there. All right. Let me get off my high horse, I guess. My soapbox. What do we got next? Oh, yeah, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom! Keep the comments coming. Hey, I got a question for you. Maybe you can help out. In the comments, your addictions, if you don't mind. Listen, if you have a story of something that you were just embracing and couldn't get rid of, but you finally did, please put in the comments. Encourage others. Let them know that, hey, I was there. I hear you. Here's a little bit of my testimony in just a few words in the comments. and you could do it too. I got you. Hey, by the way, I love Montgomery County, especially at fall time. This is beautiful. The armpits are happy. The grass is happy. The plants are like, oh, finally. It's gorgeous. Hey, check it out. Move to Tennessee, Montgomery County, and use Blue Cord Realty Clarksville.com. I almost hit the microphone. Yeah. All right. Blue Cord Realty Clarksville.com. Next. Here we go. Yeah, this is crazy. All right, we're going to break down this one. Ever go to a Valvoline or some type of oil change place, you know, any type of mechanic place, and you just want to get some service, right? And there's quite the wait, so you want to take, I don't know, the mechanic process, the service process into your own hands. Well, it didn't end well for one potential customer who goes and does this with filling up air in his tires. He fights the employee, the potential customer, shoots the worker. Manager shoots back, kills the customer. Should the manager be charged? Because the manager claims he fired at the man in self-defense after the man fired first. Let's take a look at this story from WSMV. No. This is the News Channel 5 one. No. Let me see if I got it on the other one. Damn you. All right, let's take a look. There's a guy that stepped in to help out the worker, too, that got shot. You know, this News Channel 5 with these ads, it really, I don't know what's going on. But at least it's not an ad for themselves. At least this is a company that they're promoting. Because usually when News Channel 5 does ads, it's like, for News Channel 5, watch us, which is a waste of time because we're already here.
Antioch business is claiming self-defense after he shot and killed a customer yesterday.
And just moments ago, we learned that Metro Police have identified 33-year-old Larry Johnson Jr. as the person who attacked a Valvoline Instant Oil Change employee when he apparently got tired of just waiting.
Antioch, okay, in Nashville. Local elections are so important. So important.
For service. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rory Johnston.
And I'm Carrie Sharp. Quick thinking may have actually saved that employee's life. News Channel 5's Aaron Cantrell shows us how.
I didn't realize when I was a kid.
Jonathan Rizzo is grateful for the training he received as a Boy Scout.
Ted, always Antioch.
I'm trained at first aid. So, yeah, when things happen, I try to be there for people.
Rizzo showed up for a 22-year-old Valvoline employee after he was shot by an impatient customer.
I saw an employee stumble out and fall to his knees. I said,
Yeah, real quick. So this guy shows up to the Valvoline, okay? I'm guessing it's busy or whatever. The guy's not getting service, so he goes to the air pump and goes to fill his tires up by himself. The employee goes, excuse me, or whatever. I'm paraphrasing. I don't know. I'm assuming. You know what happens. But, yeah, he goes, the 22-year-old worker goes, hey, yo, bro, you can't do that. That's our job. What are you doing? Okay? And plus, he's skipping the line pretty much. So then the guy who's filling up his tires or whatever, you know, they start, getting in each other's faces, okay? And then a fight breaks out. The 22-year-old pushes the customer. He falls back. He gets embarrassed, I guess. All right? And, yeah, gets a gun from his car and shoots. Shoots a 22-year-old
looks hurt.
in the hip
and
the
I said, I'm shot.
hip and the chest.
I said, oh, man. I said, calm down. I pulled my shirt off. I said, does anybody have a gun?
At the time, Rizzo didn't know who pulled the trigger.
I was dumbfounded when I heard how it actually happened.
I like this hat.
Metro Police say the employee was shot by an agitated customer who was upset at the lack of immediate service, so he decided to fill up his own tires with air. The employee told him he couldn't, and an argument happened.
He must have been having a terrible day too. I don't know. But to get that angry and take it out on somebody just trying to help you do their job.
Police say despite the manager telling the customer to leave, a fight broke out, and at some point, the customer pulled out a gun and shot the employee.
I think 2 shots in his arm and a shot in his hip. So I
the arm and the
applied
hip,
pressure
that's
with the rest
right.
of the shirt to
That's
the
right.
wounds, and then tightened his belt to put pressure on.
The 22-year-old worker's lucky that this guy is a bad shot. Believe you me, I bet he did the friggin', I'm tough guy, second A guy. Right. It's guys like that ruin it for people like us. It really is. It's jerks like this customer, okay, that ruin it for guys like us and gals like us, okay?
Seeing his employee injured, the manager told detectives he shot
Annette,
and
it's
killed
Nashville.
the customer in self.
Especially Antioch, like Ted said. Okay, a lot of angry people out there. There are a lot of angry people out there, okay? And there's certain policies that, do they want us angry? Yes. I don't want to make this some type of conspiracy, but man, do they want us angry? Boy, do they want us angry. Why? What happens when we're angry? Distracted from something else, a bigger mission, right?
Defense. Rizzo remembers the manager coming outside to check on his employee.
Today I said, is everything okay? Does anybody have a gun? He said, I do. He pulled up his shirt, showed me he's got his pistol on him. I said, okay, is anybody shooting? He said, no, that guy's no longer, he's dead.
Rizzo is grateful. The man injured is expected to be okay.
God, I don't know, put me in the right place, right time.
But hates to see a life end over not being patient.
Not being able to wait a few more minutes, lost his life. It's terrible.
Yeah, he got killed, okay? And the manager, okay, after the guy shoots the employee, manager pulls out his two-way and ends the situation. Ends it. Saving lives. Dare I say it. The manager saved lives by taking out this maniac. Let this be a lesson to you. Don't be a maniac. Calm down. Read a book, the good one. Calm down. Justin Nichols, you'd be angry too if you live in a county that taxed everything and would tax the air you breathe if they could. Yo, Nashville has got a huge mayoral election coming up this month. Vote for Alice. She's great. Or at least better.
In Antioch, Aaron Cantrell, News Channel 5.
Yes, Annette.
Unbelievable. Also, after the shooting, an unidentified man went into the business and took Johnson's gun and then ran off. Metro Police just got us this photo. So
Demons. Okay? This one guy, put air in my tire, bang, 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 bang. That guy got shot then. Then all of a sudden, this guy out of nowhere, comes and grabs the guy's weapon and runs off. What's wrong with you people? Oh, what do you mean, you people? Evil people. What's wrong with you evil people? What's wrong? I know what's wrong. Missing one thing.
if you recognize this guy, you're asked to call Crime Stoppers. You can remain anonymous, and it could qualify you for a reward.
That is a good groomed beard, though, isn't that right? It's a perfectly shaved jawline beard. So yeah, crazy world. That was out of Antioch. There you go. Hey, what would you have done? Tell me in the comments. Okay, say you're there. You're at Valvoline. You're a customer. This guy, is getting angry. What would you do? Seriously, I would love to know, because maybe you could teach me what I would do if I'm ever put in that situation. Crazy times we live in. Do you defeat crazy with crazy? Or do you defeat it with a cool head, cool mind? Calm, cool, collective. Head on a swivel. But hey, let me know what you think in the comments. And also, like, share, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. All right, here we go. Oh, Stephanie Miller, who slept in this morning. She went to the gym, went home, and went to bed. Yep, she was yawning. Host of Mornings on Main Street bailed on me today. I hope she's watching right now. No, she's not even watching right now. See that? Oh, Stephanie Miller. Push-ups next Friday. On the table so everyone can watch her do push-ups. Woo! Yo, Wednesdays at Shelby's Trio on the 3rd floor, it's Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. Yeah, it really is a good time up there. It's a beautiful view. On all the TV screens, the sound effects, the music, the intensity, it's a game show. and you're the contestant. So yeah, definitely check out a Wednesday starting at 7 o'clock down there, downtown Clarksville. And it's safe. You know why? Because you're surrounded by good people. Bad people don't like going in groups of good people. Oh, no. So yeah, come on out. Have a good time. Grab some food. Grab some drinks. Grab a team. And maybe you can walk away with the prizes from Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. Here's the horn. Oh, wait, there it is. Okay. Justin Nichols, speaking of demons, Joe, you need to see Nefarious if you haven't. Yes, I've heard about Nefarious. Okay. All right, I'll check it out. What's the best way to watch it? What's the best way to watch Nefarious, Justin? And Chad Humley goes, I second that, Justin. Chad, you know about this then. Yeah, I got to check out this Nefarious. I've heard good things. Is there a trailer? Here, let me go to YouTube. Maybe we can see the trailer of Nefarious. YouTube. Okay. No. Notorious. Nefarious trailer. Look, pops right up. Let's take a look at this real quick. Nefarious official trailer 2023 horror movie. Is this the one? Tell me if this is the one or if I got the wrong one.
Hello? You should have accepted my offer, James.
Oh, real quick. I do not own the rights to this video or the production or anything involved in this video. This is a video reaction to a movie trailer called Nefarious. So all glory to God and all credit to whoever created this. And we are just reviewing it. You got to do this. Or else they go, oh, copyright strike, and anything. They're looking for anything. All right, here we go.
Hello? You should have accepted my offer, James.
Execution scheduled for 11 p.m. But he's trying to convince us he's gone insane.
And therefore incapable of being executed.
Whoa. Is that the guy from Yellowstone? Jamie? Here, before we continue, let me just give you what the bio says here so we have some clue. On the day of his scheduled execution, a convicted serial killer gets a psychiatric evaluation during which he claims he is a demon, and further claims that before their time is over, the psychiatrist will commit 3 murders of his own. Oh, this came out in April.
I need you to prove he's faking it.
Edward? Let me ask you some questions.
I'm not Edward. I'm a demon.
Oh, I am Legion.
Demons aren't really a thing.
Oh, it's not Jamie from Yellowstone. Oh, big mistake right there. Demons are not a thing. Ooh. They're there. They're there. See all the evil that's going on out there? But you know, it's comforting. And believe you me, you know, if you're walking right with the Lord, the demons, you just stay right with the Lord. You're protected, okay? And even if they attack you, just stay right with the Lord, okay? Boom. Jesus, I rebuke you. In the name of Jesus, I rebuke you. So, yeah, with so much evil out there, it just confirms that there is good. Because opposites, right? They just can't be evil. There has to be its opposite. Oh, here we go.
What happened to Edward? We own him.
We?
He's a master manipulator. You have your head so twisted around you think you're the killer, not him.
And give me something to make me believe you. Prove to me you're a demon.
Oh.
It's probably just a coincidence.
Yeah.
I want to talk to
The real Edward makes me do that. I can't stop him.
I need you to see something. You got a fan. Did the same thing with all his victims.
Help me!
I'm trying to, Edward, but you have to answer my questions. You have to tell me the truth.
It won't let me!
It can go away. It can go away. Yes?
No.
Good morning, Lori. Lori, real quick, I'm pausing it just for copyright, just to make sure we don't get a strike. We're watching, all right? We were talking about, evil souls, okay? I'm doing evil things here locally. And Justin brought up the movie Nefarious, and Chad confirmed, yes, Nefarious. So we're watching the movie, the trailer to the movie, about this inmate who is possessed by a demon, and the lawyer doesn't believe in demons, but the demon is definitely proving so. Here, let's back it up just a bit.
Away. Yes? No. It's starting to happen. Can you feel it, James? Can you feel it? I think it's time we tell you exactly what it is that we'd like you to do.
Uh-oh. Damn. Wow. Lori knows. We walk amongst them just like angels daily. Yeah, arm yourself with two things. One, the power of God, the protection of the Lord. Go to that book. Listen to Scripture on YouTube. Listen to it. Listen to sermons. Listen to people's testimonies. It is so powerful. It is life-changing. And two, 2A is a beautiful thing too. Right. All glory to God. But yeah, go for a walk. Do some push-ups too. All right? Be prepared. Be prepared. Head on a swivel. But man. Yeah. All right. Let's keep moving along with our next story. All that from Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia. All right, next up. Let's see what we got. And hey, if I'm a wackadoo, prove me wrong. And you're more than welcome to join me in here. More than welcome to join me in here. I would love to have discussion. I love conversation. I love learning. And maybe you do too. Yo, this is crazy. This one. Okay, so this was out of Williamson County. Okay? Nice, yes, marvelous Williamson County, yes. Very affluent, very expensive county. But there's this 30-minute chase. This was after someone alleged to be shoplifting in Spring Hill. So they take off. They get pulled over. While pulled over, they refuse to do anything. They take off again. They pull over. They take off again, almost running over cops, a high-speed chase. Check this out. Then the driver, I got a YouTube video I want to play for you. You tell me if this person's sane or not. If she's crazy.
A shoplifting case turns into a dangerous high-speed chase involving a dozen law enforcement officers.
He is converting clever.
Andy Cordan has been monitoring this story and joins us with the very latest. Andy.
Hey there, Mark. This one's pretty crazy, I should say. It begins as a shoplifting case, and as you see here, it quickly turns into a high-speed chase on I-65, where the suspects are finally caught only after officers box them in. When police stopped the silver Impala on Saturn Parkway,
roll your windows down.
Investigators say,
get your foot off the brake.
Neither the driver, Santisha Ezel, or passenger, Chelsea Williams, will comply.
Turn the car off and put the keys at the door.
Eventually, Santisha Ezel drives.
I blame mainstream media a lot, okay? For projecting the lie that cops are bad. Yeah, you got a bad cop here and there, right? But majority, they're killing black people and no. FBI, stats, right? Give it or take it, it's stats. Do you know unarmed black people were killed by cops? Of all colors, by the way. In a year's time? 10. Arguably 13, depending on the scenarios. In like 5 of those cases, they were being ran down by a car, which I consider armed, by the way. But They got in their head, oh my God. No. It's not happening. You're falling for the lies. You're being manipulated. You're being used as a distraction. You're being used to be in fear and to have anger, to distract you. And it's with so many communities, all communities. So just pay attention.
Away.
He called me, just took off.
Now a few minutes later, Ezell pulls over a second time on I-65.
Okay.
Again, the 27-year-old refuses to roll down her window. She takes off again, almost clipping this trooper.
Speed's 100.
Now jump ahead several minutes.
THP's got spikes at the 66, and so do I.
A host of THP and Williamson County deputies are chasing the Impala north on I-65.
I'm coming up on McHugh and there were 2 lanes.
Well, she's using
With
a
speeds
blinker,
approaching
so
100 miles an hour. Ezell drives dangerously.
Nice graphic.
At one point, swerving toward a deputy's car on the shoulder of the road.
What was that about? What was that about? Do you know what I mean?
I struck a cruise.
This, William, you tell me, was this intentional? Going over 1, 2, 3 lanes, almost taking out that one cop car that's pulled over on the shoulder. That was up ahead. You tell me if this is intentional. What is this that
Williamson
she's
County
doing?
deputies are chasing
Watch
the
this.
Impala north on I-65.
I'm coming up on McHugh and there were 2 lanes.
With speeds approaching 100 miles an hour, Ezell drives dangerously. At one point, swerving toward a deputy's car on the shoulder of the road.
What was that? What was the intent? What was the mission of that swerve? You got to fill me in. I love learning, and I'm surrounded by smart people in the comments. Please tell me.
I struck a cruiser at McEwen. Assault on an officer at this time.
Now in Brentwood, deputies box the Impala.
And here's the thing, too. There's a passenger. Remember, there's a passenger in the car? What do you think the passenger is thinking? While this lunatic, let's just say, a lunatic is at 100 miles an hour crossing 3 lanes about to hit that one cop car. What do you think that passenger?
At one point,
I bet that passenger has wet pants.
Swerving toward a deputy's car on the shoulder of the road.
I struck a cruiser at McEwen. Assault on an officer at this time.
Now in Brentwood, deputies box the Impala in.
Watch your crossfire! Watch your crossfire! Get out! Undo your seatbelt! Get out!
After a 30-minute chase, the driver still maintains she's done nothing wrong.
On the ground!
I'm scared. I didn't do nothing.
You're such a victim. You're
This
such a
deputy
victim.
reminds the passenger the women almost collided with an officer at high speed.
I wasn't even driving. Y'all swerve at one of my...
Yeah. Alleged shoplifting. Love to see the proof to make sure that the alleged is actual, and then you go to court, and it's still proven guilty.
Officers again.
Now, from maybe a shoplifting charge to some serious felonies, the driver, Santisha Ezell, well, she's in the Williamson County Jail. She's now charged with multiple felonies, including reckless endangerment on a first responder. Her bond, $42,000. Send it back to you guys.
Incredible, Andy. Thank you so much.
Come on, ma'am. Found you on YouTube.
I was raised in the ghetto.
You're not a victim.
Wildin' as a juvie.
You're not a victim.
Yo, dude was a good boy until he knew me.
You're not a victim.
If love in the hood was a crime, I'll do 25 to life.
You're not a victim.
I'm lost.
You're not a victim.
See, it's a cycle, though. My mom was a bad chick that was known in
You're
the
not a
hood,
victim.
so I'm good.
You're not a victim.
Daddy sold drugs to the hood. To the dope fiend, it was good.
You're not a victim.
Sad me and Pop's connection was misunderstood.
You're not a victim.
It was nights when I needed him to hear me. He wasn't never there. I needed him like a cancer patient needed help.
You're not a victim.
Now my feelings paralyzed. I know right from wrong,
You're not a victim.
but can't much tell my friends from foes.
No, you don't know right from wrong. You don't know right from wrong, obviously. It's a shame. It's a shame. Yep, sounds like a winner. Again, stop believing what media is telling you. Operation Mockingbird in full effect. Dummies. And I'm not judging. Just calling it out, dummies. Believe in me, I'm a dummy too. But, man, there's different levels of dumbhood. Right. Jesus. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. The whole bit's moving right along. Hey, if you're a business owner and you need an address, you need to be surrounded by like-minded entrepreneurs, then you want ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. And veterans, if you have a business or a part of a business, you want to grow it, they got a great event coming up. I believe that is September 15th. Got my copy here. That is September 13th, right here at Office Now. They got an amazing event center. So, yes, veterans, check out ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. And yes, September 13th. That's a Wednesday. They're gonna give you lunch. It's 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You're gonna eat. You're gonna drink. You're gonna learn how to grow your business or start a business as a veteran. All right. Here we go. Last one. Would you surf in Nashville? This might be pretty cool. This might be awesome. A new surfing theme park coming to Nashville. I won't live there, but maybe I'll go surf there. Let's take a look. We're this global developer eyeing Nashville for new surfing theme park development. News Channel 5 plays their ads again, and they ask, how would you feel about a new surfing theme park coming to Nashville? This is a story by Tony Sloan, as I continue to buy time. 2 more seconds. Here we go.
Global developers thinking about bringing a surf-themed park to town. Tony Sloan's live here in Nashville with more on this. And obviously, Tony, this would be another big draw for both tourists and residents here alike.
Yes, Justin.
Yeah, that's right. And I would actually be the first person in line for something like that. I mean, I don't know the slightest thing about surfing, but I would learn that day when lines open. I mean, this is something.
I hear you, Tony. Same here. I don't know how to surf. But yeah, I'm like, me and T, we get this. It sounds and looks like fun. Plus, you know, girls dig surfers, right? I think they do this. I don't know.
Something where a lot of people who've heard about this are excited for that possibility.
No.
So global developer
Lori, this is going to Nashville.
They announced that plan after acquiring the rights to 9 territories in the country. Nashville is on that list with other cities like Atlanta, New York, Los Angeles, and more. They say there's a huge demand for surfing enthusiasts in Nashville, but who's got time to drive all the way to the beach? Well, Adventure, they want to bring that to Nashville and also provide opportunities for people who have not yet experienced surfing.
Right.
The vision is a 5.5-acre surfing lagoon with retail space and...
Yo, I want this here. That would be great. I would love to learn how to surf with these fine people right here, okay? I have no issue with an option to learn to surf and become a surfer here within Tennessee. Absolutely. I don't know why I paused it here, but let's continue.
And residential components, including cafes, restaurants,
Spicoli!
beach clubs, fitness and wellness studios, training centers, events, facilities, and a whole lot more. Now, if this does come to Nashville, it'll take some time.
Lori, yeah, let's put one here. I like that. Just a mini one. Just a half one. Lori, I'm in.
Though. One already approved international project won't be completed until 2025. Now, the plan is to cater to millions of people here in America, one city at a time, with Nashville near the top of that list. But for now, I guess we'll just have to ride the wave and see.
Oh, come on. You didn't have to. Tony, you didn't have to. See, me and Tony, we go way back. Tony, you didn't have to do that.
What happens? I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.
All right, here, check this out, okay? Here's what it would look like. What the park could look like. Okay, so you walk in, right? You pay. Oh, I'm sure it's not cheap. I'm sure it's not cheap. Yeah, half step if put here. You're right, Lori. You're right. So they got this. It's this. What it is? It's a huge pool. Huge pool with amazing water, and splitting the pool is the wave generator. Okay, generates waves. controlled waves, which is better than the actual ocean. Well, no, that's a lie. But you'll be able to know when the waves are coming. Scheduled. It would be nice, even if it's a man-made beach, just to have a beach. I love the beach. I would like to be a lifeguard here. Well, not me personally, but I just loved Baywatch. Look how nice the grass is. The Surf Academy, surf rental. Check that out, huh? Isn't that cool? All right, here's what I really want. I just want the beach, okay? You guys can do the surfing. I'll stay over here on the shoreline and the beach and just lay out in the sand. I'm all in. How awesome. And then in the winter, we could do polar surfing, right? Let's do polar surfing. Screw the polar diving. Let's have a chance to stay above the water. And then if you fall in, you plunge, right? Yeah. So there you go. What do you think? Man, a beach, a real beach, well, a real fake beach in Tennessee. I'm down. And Ted, you're right, no sharks. Ted, no, we put in sharks. We add sharks to make it more authentic. Ted, I like your thinking. Let's do this. Seaweed. So, there's nothing like plucking seaweed out of your butt cheeks when you're at the ocean. We got to make this as authentic as possible. I want jellyfish. I want jellyfish with the chance of urine in case I get stung. Let's do this. Yo, Lori's right. We cannot half-ass it. We got to go all in. All right. Lori Mason, it's an awesome concept, but here the government entities would have to fight over who owns it or how to turn it back for the taxpayers to pay for it. Let's do a bake sale. We'll do a bake sale. All right? Rice Krispie treats, all of it. Jellyfish. All right. Before we get out of here, I want to do a quick shout out to everyone in the comments. Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this. Okay, Stephanie Miller, I'm sorry you couldn't make it today. You have an amazing show. I'm glad you slept in. I can't wait for next week. I'm not gonna give it to her, but she's gonna be doing her disciplinary push-ups live on the show for you guys. But before we get out of here, I want to test your knowledge and promote trivia. Hey, every Thursday at Wicked Good Sandwiches downtown is Wicked Good Trivia. All right? It starts at 7 o'clock. Bring the team. It's amazing food, amazing atmosphere with amazing game show-style trivia. And you're the contestant. So let's test you out.
It has begun.
Whoa, sound effects. Here we go. Ted, you would be... I think you would be pretty impressed on the increase of the production value of the trivias now. Because Ted's been there since like day one. And it really has turned into something special here. Here, let's just take a look. All right, so here we go. This category is emoji words. Emoji words. So from the emojis that are going to be on the screen, I need you to guess the word or words. Are you ready? You got about 10 seconds to answer. Here is your first one. And I'll tell you what, the one with the most, that gets the most correct in the comments, I got something for you. I'll get you, you know what? We're about to order Joe Padula Show, which is the afternoon show. That's the national focus. I'll get you a Joe Padula Show t-shirt, which we're about to get done and ordered again. It's been too long. Here we go. There's the emojis. What's the word? Type it in the comments. Spelling counts. The correct answer is sweetheart. You get it? That's that easy. Justin Nichols, nice job. Sweetheart. Sweetheart. Get it? Too easy. Okay. There's your freebie. Right. You guys got it. Next one. Oh. A little bit more difficult. What is this? And what is this? What is this? And what is this? I'll give you a hint. It begins with the letter S. It begins with the letter S. Yes. What is this? The correct answer is seafood. There's the C. There's food. I was going to have the eyeballs for seafood, but I thought that was too much of that lame joke, so I added C, food. Okay, next one, number 3. Oh, boy. Now, what is that? From the emojis, guess the words. Here we go, here we go. Answers. What'd you come up with? Hopefully, you came up with crossbow. Get it? Crossbow. Crossbow or crossbow. Number 4. Ah. What do we have here? Drip, drip, zoom. Drip, drip, zoom. Well, hopefully you got blood drive. See the blood? See the cards? It drives. Blood drive. Bloodmobile, Lori. Not bad. Not bad. All right, last one. Last one, number 5. You tell me, based on the emojis, guess the word or words. Well, hopefully you got it right. And the correct answer is, drumroll, it's country music. Get it? Country music. Please tell me you get it. Please, in the comments, tell me you get it. Okay. All right. All right, Wicked Good Trivia with Joe Padula. Every Thursday at Wicked Good Sandwiches, 605 Cumberland Drive, downtown Clarksville. Yeah, reserve your table for next Thursday. We'll see you there. Absolutely. Here it comes, the big finish. All right, let's get out of here. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, the whole bit, okay? Got it? All right. Hey, we covered quite a few stories. Not all of them, of course, but... Man. Listen, I get it. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a preacher. I'm just a regular dude who has learned from his wrong, and I'm still learning from my wrongs. Again, the ultimate theme is... Yeah, Justin, you get a t-shirt. Lori, you get a t-shirt. I'll get you all t-shirts, okay? Too easy. Chad, I'll get you a t-shirt. Just do me a favor. In the comments, put your sizes. Well, you know what? If you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that. Okay. It's okay. But I'll tell you what. As much as I want to party with you down here, I'd rather party with you up there. So let's write back what is wrong and move along. All right, I'm Joe Padula, and this was the local news you needed to know. Absolutely.